So I think from what we've seen today then, most people will be really surprised at how quick, easy and what good results you get from doing this process. Welcome back to another video. This week we're going to be looking at glass cleaning and compounding glass specifically. This week we're going to be looking at a handheld method for doing that. It's super simple, super easy, something anyone can do if you wanted to take your glass cleaning to that next level. So what we're looking at this week specifically is the Glaco's glass compound. So most of you out there, if you're into car care, car cleaning, those sorts of things, you'll be cleaning glass regularly, as you know, on top of your normal wash. And this is basically how do we take that to that next level. Some people will be adding hydrophobic behaviour. They'll be doing a bit of a deeper clean depending on what you're wanting and from your results and everything. And if you're wanting some of that hydrophobics on glass as well as your clear coat. So this is the preparation stage for doing that then. So what we're going to do is use Glaco's compound today on the windows. We'll show you how easy it is to go that one level past just doing a normal clean on the glass and see what sort of results you get. We'll see how quick it is, see how easy it is, and show you that basically anyone can do this. So I've been using hydrophobic compounds then on my glass for quite a while now. I've used a couple of different ones, including some of Glaco's Ultra products, and they are very good at what they do. We've discussed it briefly on the channel, but never seen it in action, in that I've said I've got it on the car, but we've never actually seen how you'd go about that. So using Glaco's compound then, like I say, what you've done basically, usually in these processes, you've washed your car, your glass is clean, it'll be bare glass, untreated, preferably. So what you'll do then is, in this case, we'll go in with Glaco's compound, we'll give it that deep scrub. On this applicator, basically, once you remove this cap, you've got a felt pad, and all you do is, the applicator's mounted to the pad itself, and you just gently squeeze. It'll wet the felt pad, and then as you're going along then you can give the glass a good scrub just by hand. In doing that then, what you'll see is that next level of clarity, that next level of cleaning. If you've got any water spotting or anything like that, hard mineral deposits that are on your glass, this will help remove those and give you that real nice finish that you're after. If then after this you choose to do extra levels of protection, that's entirely up to you, and it's something we'll be looking at in future videos. But this, just general, nice, deep clean, quick, easy, and like I mentioned, something that anybody can do if you wanted to take your glass to that next level of cleanliness. So won't waste any time today then, we'll get outside. What is an unclean, untreated car in terms of it's super dirty? This glass that we're going to be working on today has had Glaco's Ultra on before, about a year ago. It's well worn out by now, as well as just using it on the windscreen and the rear glass. Most people are using these compounds and treatments and hydrophobic products on the windscreens mainly, although I have used it on all glass surfaces, including the panoramic roof, all the windows, windscreen, rear windows, and wing mirror glass as well. So what we're going to do with Glaco's compound is, we're going to look at the side windows today. So we're going to go down both sides of the car. So the car is unclean, so what we'll do first then is a nice little preparations phase, just to make it the best you can and not get too much muck and everything trapped in this felt, which will only make the process harder in the future. So we'll give it a quick clean and a quick wipe. First off, we'll then treat it with this compound and then show you how to get rid of this, and we'll show you the results thereafter. So like I mentioned in garage, what we're going to do, we're just going to give this a quick clean, not using anything special. Deionized water in my case, normal water if you've got it, doesn't matter really. We're just going to get all the surface contaminants, any dust, pollen, traffic film, any sort of things that are sat on that glass, extra contamination. If it's heavily filmed up or anything, you won't get that off, but this isn't, with it just in the side window glass, and it's not that dirty, so we'll just use this method. So that's it, quick spray with the water, quick once over. You can see we've removed some dirt and everything off there. Just make it as clean as you want to before using the compound, so we're not getting any extra dirt or anything in the felt applicator. We'll whip round, do all the glass just the same, and then we can move on to the next step. That's us then, just a quick once round, give them a wipe over, make sure we're not getting any extra contaminants or anything in the felt pad when we're using the compound. One thing to be mindful then is when you're using this, make sure when you've finished with it, just whip the felt pad off, just slides off super easy, literally just pulls off, and give it a good clean, get all the compound out of it, because if it does dry in place, it just means you're going to have to do it next time before you can use it. Obviously we're having just washed this out, this felt were a bit wet. We'll just start to get over that initially, get enough compound through to work it in, and that's going fine. There we are then. It took a bit of time to come through, it just been sat for a while. When you're buying this new, it is a bit easier to sort of freely flow, soak the applicator, get it on the glass. With my glass already been coated, you could see as it were going on, it looked incredibly wet and slick. Again, on untreated glass, it wouldn't look like that. It just makes it that bit harder if you're trying to get a pre-existing coating off that's already on there. What we'll do now is, we'll get that off, see what it looks like. What you can do to just aid to get rid of it then, just use a bit of water, it just gives it that bit of slickness, just helps pull that compound off. So we've compounded these three side windows and like I say, super quick, super easy. Once you get that felt applicator all nice and doused in the compound, super easy. What I've just done here then, I've just sprayed a bit of this deionized water on the surface, just to show you hopefully. You can see that easily. There is no hydrophobic behaviour as such on this glass anymore. It's just flat water running down it. There's some bits of compound and everything in these glass surrounds. I'll sort that out afterwards. So you've seen how quick and easy it is to compound. That's it. If you want to stop there and just get that next level of glass cleaning, you've achieved that. You've given it a good scrub with a felt pad and the glass cleaner, and it's back off. So that's it for our look at the compound and what it does in terms of just super easy, quick cleaning, taking that to the next level. We'll get back in the garage. Right then, as you can see, we've been outside. We've tried the Glaco compound. As I mentioned, when you're buying this from new, you will have a much easier time with it. Obviously, if you're having to wash the felt pad out, or you've not washed it out in my case, and then it's a bit wet, that will affect your initial performance just going on until you get that compound out and soaked through into the felt. You can obviously see once we have done that, we had a much better performance in terms of we've saturated the felt properly, and then we've got a nice compound application. You can see there, you're not really going at it. You're giving it a light scrub just with the felt, and that is enough to remove existing protection if you've got it on there. Or if not, and you're literally on plain glass, virgin glass, then it'll be much easier anyway. You're just going to that next level, that extra bit of cleaning on top of what you've already done. So this is one of those that, if you're not doing coatings and everything, would you normally use this? Not ordinarily. Could you? Absolutely, if you just wanted to take your glass to that next level and get it clean. If you've got any water spotting, mineral deposits, things like that, this will certainly help over and above a normal glass cleaner without going a full acidic, sort of mineral deposit remover. This is a viable option for that. If you're doing coatings, then this is a must. It's super easy. You can buy this in packs, and this comes with, say, Glaco Ultra, for instance, and the Glaco D Cleaner. I think the first time I ever bought it, they all came together, and it just made sense to buy them in terms of you've got your initial preparation, you've got your coating, and then you've got your maintenance on top of that, which is a glass cleaner with a bit of hydrophobic properties as well. just to give it a bit of a topper now and again. So this is another one of those Soft99 products. Really well sort of received, would recommend highly. I've never used a bad product of theirs. Not that I've used more than 3 or 4 of them, but all the same, any products I've purchased of theirs, I've done exactly what they've said. So if you've enjoyed today's quick review of Glaco Compound, let us know below. Do you use this? Have you used it? Have you found something that's slightly better for hand application in like this, in this case? So we'll compare this in the future then as a hand applicator to a machine polished application and see which is more simple. When you're doing side windows and small areas and everything, these are super quick and easy. And even for windscreen applications, I have used this handheld before. It's not overly onerous. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe as it really helps the channel out. And we'll see you next time.